Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Not many people can read and write. The few...
So we fought the government, and now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, born of your deep. I think you do not need me anymore, because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose. I made my own choices, my own feeling guilty for our deaths. Only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, Ziluan.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Juha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a what? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet? After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Everything's gotten so...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei, and I will do so today. Somewhere around Shu City. That will be enough for me to find him. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Hey.
Well, I have tended to hundreds of the injured since this battle began. What a wretched thing war is. A soldier you patch up and send out in the morning may return that very night as a corpse. If that's not dispiriting, I don't know what is. Mind you, I know that Lord Cao Cao isn't warring without purpose.
You don't need to justify your feelings. War draws in and cuts down soldiers and civilians alike. How could any doctor not see that as a waste? Lord Cao Cao chose war, knowing full well what was going to happen. It's only through war that this violent era might be brought to an end. To him, that's worth the sacrifice. It's worth being hated. It's why I also choose the battlefield. I fight so that our Lord no longer needs to abandon people, that we might save a life he'd otherwise be forced to leave behind. All I can do is give my all.
That's an admirable perspective. I wonder if someday my state of mind can match your own.
Please, that's my line. No matter how strong a warrior I become, I can't do battle against wounds or diseases. Meanwhile, you stand between life and death for every person you help, and never stop fighting. That's truly amazing. I've thought so ever since you saved us in our war against Dongzhuo.
Well, that is my job. I simply don't know any other way to live.
Come now, be proud. At least in front of your comrades, huh?
Comrades?
We both want to help people. So, that makes us comrades. We're fighting the same fight, just on different battlefields. Anyway, I better go train or something. If you ever need help, just say the word.
He must have come to cheer me up. Lord Tianwei is a good man.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojian. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo, what is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
Who could say? Even if he is an acquaintance of Lord Cao Cao, it may just be a call to surrender. Though, given the situation, that seems unlikely. I'm very curious as to what it might contain. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Xu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wuchao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Well... here you are.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies.
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Chu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wuchao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yuchong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
Now go.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here. Take this.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. See it. All right, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts! The enemy is sending forward transport. Now is the time. Sever their supply line! Let's go. Advance!
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We have to Wu
The enemy
Chao.
officer
Has been
their
provision. We are at a critical juncture. I shall go as well.
The enemy
Leave the
officer
defense of the base
has been
to you.
defeated.
I'm counting.
Choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit. The enemy officer has been defeated. Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison!
Begin the advance.
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice.
I shall lead the way. Everyone, pace with me. Let's go.
Deliver the provisions, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us attack with renewed vigor.
Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Enemy force is tremendous
galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
The Western battlefront seems to be going well for us. Come now, boys. We should push on now. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Wu Chao.
March forward.
The enemy officer. Each one of Cao Cao's men is the enemy officer has been defeated. We have no chance. The enemy officer. We must retreat. Has been defeated.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
We were able to repel such a large force. I hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
Oh, we're back on even footing. Now we can really show them what we're made of. Take this! Take this! Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. I have conquered this area.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
You run in looking for favor.
Turn the tables.
How thoughtless!
Sacred protect us. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
Kiss it.
I thrust this enemy officer beneath me!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
What a predicament. Looking rough.
It's territory.
I shall not abandon hosts.
Reporting! The western fortresses have all fallen to the enemy! Urgent assistance is requested!
Then we must act at once. Send soldiers over from the east.
Start the advance!
We cannot lose this position. Defend it with your... lives.
I see the position has been secured. This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
This is... I can't lose like this. All right! Who's next in line?
Take this!
Sorry! Thanks for the help!
Let's go! Take this! Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
Would fight together with us? This is no time to cower in the face of...
Take this. All my might. That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
The enemy has been
They
defeated.
are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
No! Look what they've done to her! We can't go on!
The surprise attack begins now. Maybe our best chance to rout them. All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao. Now you've done it.
The winds have changed direction. They now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
Got this!
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now the real fight begins.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Going swimmingly. The enemy officer put our skills on display, and we won't let it go to waste.
On the pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Behold, the might of the proud house of Yuan. All units, prepare to attack!
Waiting for.
Attack!
The intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
Take this! They're looking for a chance to strike. If we don't bring down the commanding officers, we will suffer heavy losses. Tables turn.
Here we go. Got this. Take this. Now let's get serious.
go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things don't look
has
too
been
good.
defeated.
Forcing us to break off our assault!
Salsa, you have done well to come this far without our hope. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth. That you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice.
The fierce warriors that fight under my banner are worth 10 times their number. Soon, you'll know how deep my strength runs.
End this! Turn the tables.
All my might. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've an interloper in our midst. We must find a way to overcome this situation. Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence. I can think of little more pathetic.
Overcome all odds to make it this far. We have both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoo, shall put everything on the line.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Take this!
What could possibly drive you to charge so recklessly into the fray?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! This territory is ours.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice. All my everything I had till the very end. Although defeated, I've never been so late. The enemy officer
While others merely boasted superior numbers, he displayed his superior skill. It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
This cannot be. My forces were vast, and yet they crumble. How am I being defeated?
The enemy officer.
The generosity of your family is widely known. You've drawn this large army to your side.
The enemy officer has been
cannot
defeated.
deny such a feat. Yuan Shao. But with great numbers come many voices, and an inability to make quick decisions. War, that is a weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. Pay no mind to the insignificant voice.
Got this.
That sets me apart. Impose my will by force. My will is to bring peace to the land. This is the end for you, Yuan Shao. Time
The enemy
to finish
officer
this.
has been defeated.
Ah, you're here to assist. Many thanks. With you at my side, I shall relish this battle even
This
more.
territory is ours. I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan clan.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
You fight with the strength of a tiger. You may indeed be the strongest of all. Tables
Did I judge the situation poorly?
When you're most needed.
Take this!
That is a talent in itself.
I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
So we've lost him. No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao, you once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Luan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.